All right, man. Welcome. We are back to the Forever Cozy podcast, man. Episode 4 now.
Is this 4?
We're on episode 4, I believe.
This is 4.
I think. If I'm not mistaken, I think so. Shout out to Takala for coming out last week, man. Shout out to everybody that's been showing us love. We got another special guest today, man. Shout out our boy D. Cozy World D, you know what I'm saying? That's your camera right there, gang. That's your camera right there.
I see it.
So we got Cozy World D in this motherfucker. He gonna be behind the scenes helping us with everything. How you feeling, man? We just needed an extra hand. I feel like it's coming together, bro.
I'm excited, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I've been looking forward to this because it's D here, bro.
We've been waiting to get D in this motherfucker.
D
and shout out Mariah too, Mama Mariah. We miss you. Sending all of our love,
you,
man.
baby.
Sending all our love. We hope they was it Kinsley, right?
Yeah.
We hope that Kinsley has a safe recovery for sure. We hope that won't get closed up, man. Sending my love to you, D.
Appreciate it.
We gonna start off hot though. Before I ask about your week, air fryer or the George Foreman grill? What hit the streets harder than crack in the 80s, nigga?
Nigga, you can cook crack in the air fryer. I seen this nigga. This nigga said, I saw this nigga on Instagram. This
What
nigga
the
said,
fuck?
I just found out I could cook crack in the air
Gang,
fryer.
you ain't never just
this
throw that
nigga
at me that
said,
quick.
the streets is mine.
Nigga said the streets
The
is finna be
streets
ugly,
is over,
D.
cuz. In the air fryer, you don't
That's
gotta do
crazy.
nothing.
Cooking crack in the air fryer is wild, bro.
But real shit though, the air fryer is tougher, bro.
The air fryer tougher?
You got nigga.
No,
look,
I ain't say what's tougher. I said what hit the streets harder.
the air fryer, bro. I mean, it was just the same thing. It's just the newer version of it, bro.
Yeah, no,
And
that's true.
The newer
We
version,
using air now.
you know what I'm saying, nigga? Have you ever heated up some leftover fries in the air fryer? They damn near get their life back. You ain't never did
You ain't
that.
doing that on no George Foreman
You
joint.
know what I'm saying?
But I'm not gonna lie, and I don't know if y'all know, George Foreman passed last night.
What?
Yes, bro. That's why.
He did. I seen that.
Yeah, that's why
I
we talking
seen
about that.
Yeah.
Make sure you talking into the mic too.
Yeah,
I know you.
I
This
seen
nigga
that.
new here, so we gotta walk him through it. You know what I'm
the
saying?
rules.
Nah, I seen that for sure.
He new here, but no, yeah.
So I
rest in
think-
peace, George Foreman, man. But what do you think hit the streets harder, bro? You saying the air fryer?
Nah, I did. The George Foreman did hit hard, but I was gonna say,
Nigga, he had like multiple versions of that bitch. We got the grease catcher on that bitch, nigga.
the panini maker.
Yeah. He was, yeah, come
I
on,
gotta
man.
get this off my chest. I did not know the boxer George Foreman made that. I thought it was an old white dude that made the
He
George
used
Foreman.
to be on the commercial.
I never
Right, he
seen
was
the
just like, this
commercials. I'm not gonna lie.
Random
I
ass
swear
black
I did.
dude.
You didn't know that was him?
Nah.
So
That's
have you
OD.
ever seen him when he was younger? You just
Nah.
never knew.
I just knew
you
he
just
was a
knew
boxer.
you just knew his
Yeah.
name. You didn't know what he looked like.
Nah, I knew what he looked like. I just never seen like.
You never seen the commercials?
Nah.
That's crazy.
I really thought George.
D, how old are
Foreman
you?
Was a
That's how old are you?
white dude.
Yeah.
Nigga, how old are you?
Damn.
So he should have
We gonna
seen.
cut
He
that
should have
part
seen.
out, though.
No, he should have. Well, we gonna bleep it, but you
What?
should have seen the commercial, bro. I seen at least a couple George Foreman commercials in my day.
Can we wait a minute, bro? D, I thought you was 30.
No.
Why
Absolutely
you think he was that old?
He got a
That
family.
nigga said.
He said he got a family.
He got a family and a wife.
That's crazy. No, D. Well, I ain't gonna talk too much on D's situation, but D and Mariah been together since we've been like 15.
Yeah, right. No,
Yeah,
right.
I been-
Back.
So
I
y'all
mean,
can
but
see
I
why
mean, he be saying, he be telling me that, but I don't.
Yeah.
I guess that just makes me think even
Nigga.
more that he's older than what he is because
No,
we don't do that shit.
you gotta put yourself in our shoes as like in today's bro.
That's-
We are that at that age. We should be having families and wives,
Right.
bro.
But that's what I'm saying. The fact that I don't myself,
right.
for real, because
forgot
I don't
about
have
it.
a family.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't want one. I would.
Oh, D, he
love
don't.
to have
I got 2 kids. Your ass got 9. He ain't got none.
got
So
no
that
Don is crazy. I told Tony, I said, man, you need to have some kids. He said, yeah, I got 2 dogs.
For real, but I guess that was like a projection of mine because it's like I would love to have
Yeah,
had a
yeah.
family, but that just never happened the way you know.
But that's what we were talking about last week too. Is that like it's crazy that our moms and dads was doing that at our age, bro.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
And it
fuck
make-
that. Y'all could have that
and
shit.
it make it seem like the generations was so far away. You
Yeah,
feel me? That's
yeah.
why I'm like, I really thought he was older than us because he living
Yeah.
the life. You feel me? So I'm like,
Nah, I've been tied down for a minute, bro.
That's
No.
the
I've been
type
tied
of
down
life
for
that
a
I
minute.
want to live myself. So I
Can't
guess
tie
like
me
it
down.
feel like I'm pursuing it. You feel me?
Yeah,
So it made me
yeah.
think that he was older than us.
It's crazy, bro. Because Yeah, man. I remember my parents. We talked about this last week. Like I said, our parents at our age now was having families and having houses and shit.
You know they could afford it.
Well, I mean, houses was like the price of bread.
Cheap.
You feel me? You feel me? And it's
houses was cheap as shit.
I thought you get a brand new car back then for like $2,500.
Bro,
like paid,
nigga,
paid cash off the lot. Nigga.
Now that's a down payment.
They said like the increase in percentage of the prices of homes and cars from like the 90s was like in the triple digits.
Yeah,
I went to a corn maze with last year, like during the fall or whatever, and they had like every so often they try to trip you up and do like little like stop signs. It was like answer a question really quickly before you continue, whatever. Really? And we had to match the prices to the items in like the 80s. Nigga, a loaf of bread was like 62 cents.
Nigga.
What? Nigga, what I say last week about eggs? Nigga, eggs $12. Nigga, eggs the price of a backwood pack right now.
Can we make that correlation? Like, are you allowed to talk about that?
Am I allowed to talk about that?
Yeah.
What you mean?
Like, you know, we was talking about before we came here about like yo.
Oh yeah. Well, okay, what about it?
What you was just saying back then about the price of eggs.
Yeah.
When then what just happened at your job today, bro?
Oh yeah. So I work at, if y'all don't know, and the power went out in this little small town that I'm in, and the power been out since like 2 or 3 this morning, and I got there at 7 or 8 or whatever. I clock out at like 1 or 2, so just around 11 and noonish, they was like, nigga, we got to throw all the food in the refrigerator away. Now they have bigger locations of that are like resemblant to like a Walmart, so they have fuller aisles of food. We're a smaller location, but gang, when I say we was filling up carts back to back, nigga, I'm talking about. I'm looking at the carts pile up like, bro, I didn't even think we had this much food, but we threw. Yeah, we got bigger locations, nigga.
I didn't know. It's had, you know how the Walmart, it's the Walmart supermarket, and then it's the Walmart.
That's exactly. It's just like us.
Had those.
Yeah, just like Super Kmart and shit like that. Like,
for real?
Yeah, we got shit like that. Yeah,
I didn't know that. But to drawback.
But yeah, we lost like $1 million worth of food though.
That's insane.
That's crazy.
At one location, bro. But then again, think about how small the town is.
That's true.
Fired.
They said somebody getting fired.
That's
somebody
crazy. But don't that
job.
just mean that somebody they're going and lost for that money? The prices and stuff is gonna have to raise for them to make up what they lost.
Probably. So honestly,
we talking about the price of eggs going up already, nigga.
Say it again.
Big company.
No,
I know they was tripping off that.
But the thing is, it's a smaller company for that location.
Oh yeah.
Because it's only like 2 in town. You know what I'm saying? So
and I feel like I don't know. I'm not sure. Nah, hell nah. But I don't know. I don't know if the same people specifically direct those smaller companies. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's kind of like not separate, but kind of like they have more freedom.
But I mean, it's kind of okay. So I'll say it like this, because the liquor store out here, and it's crazy because I'm drinking today, but like the liquor store out here to get like those dollar shooters, they typically $1. Like depending on if you want moonshine or whatever, but like they start off at $1, right?
Right.
The liquor stores out here, their shooters or their dollar shooters are like $3 or $4 out here because there ain't no other liquor store for another.
So they
many
already waxing.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that's kind of what would happen here in this situation. If it's only in town, if you only shop at, you gonna pay $30 for this pack of eggs. Like, you know, but now they might not do that for ever, but they might do it for the 1 or 2 days just to make up profit wise. I don't know how franchises work, but that's what I would assume, because this was something that just happened. This was like a freak accident that nobody was ready for, honestly. So I wonder how companies get their money back when something like this happens, because I'm telling you, they lost a meal. Like,
it's about to be a whole lot of this shit.
Yeah,
you know when you know when
video you showed me.
Yeah, you know when niggas like get their house demolished and they throw the wood and the trash and like those big ass dumpsters. Bro, we filled up 2 of those. They was asking for a 3rd one.
Damn.
Eggs, sausages, waffles, milk,
everything,
coffee, nigga, anything that could be in the refrigerator. Come on, man. You telling me they in the middle? Like, come on, like that's crazy
They're
work.
making that back.
Oh, I bet the fuck they probably don't even need to make it back because they got it stocked up somewhere.
Do they ever need to?
They got it stocked up somewhere. They got that shit in
insurance.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, look, hold on, man.
Hell no.
How was your week though, man? Since we coming in hot, we got D today, man. We got some good energy, bro. How was your week though, man? Slow it down. Talk to me, brother.
A fantastic week.
Yeah. You looking good, man. I like the hat, brother. I ain't gonna lie. You not coming harder than me on the hats. You not finna do that.
I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, bro. You know,
you never do that.
I didn't even pay for this, bro.
For real?
Yeah,
that motherfucker tough.
Appreciate it.
Now, I don't like the fact that it don't got a main patch, but every other patch is kind of hard though.
Oh, you mean like just one?
Yeah. So what is that? I mean, is it the New York joint?
It's in every, what you call it though? You feel me? It's split up in every.
Is it for a specific team or?
Yeah, it's just the Yankees.
Oh, okay. No,
Yankees.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's
Fuck
hard.
with the Yanks, cuz.
Fuck with the Yanks.
I like their merch. But nah, man, my week been cool, bro. You know,
you got to give me one specific situation that didn't happen out your week.
Yeah, now I got you. I just got a new job.
Okay,
so
congratulations.
Appreciate it. I'm about to be making some pretty good money, so I'm excited about that. I left the post office. I haven't been going to work.
You had to leave that motherfucker, man.
I haven't been going in there, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
this nigga had so much PTO stacked up.
Niggas been calling me. Where you been?
Making
so
money.
Was you delivering
nigga.
or was you in the warehouse,
bro?
Oh, okay.
In the warehouse.
This nigga was in that bitch slaving with that nigga had on.
How you doing, my guy?
He had on A&1 shorts and a white beater with gloves on.
Be hot in that
That nigga was pushing that motherfucking mail, man. I mean, you ain't had no crazy situation that happened this week. You know we got to give a story off this week, man.
Nah, bro.
You ain't had no story.
Well,
you just
let me think. But you know, I be living my life slow motion, bro.
Yeah, you do. And it's crazy. Polar opposite, but the same person, nigga. You move slow as fuck. I'm moving fast every day. You feel me? It's crazy. But you ain't got nothing that happened this week. You usually don't.
Nothing I can think of, bro. Not nothing that's gonna be, you feel me, story worthy.
You usually don't.
You know, niggas think I live a boring life, bro. I have chickens and
bro, okay, look. No
shit.
cap. I'm not even joking, bro. I've been saying this for the past 4 weeks. I met this nigga out here, right? In the city that we in. He's from the same town that I'm from. Never knew that until after we was friends for 2 years. That's first of all. Every situation that I've ever experienced in my life, he has the answer for. And I'm like, bro, I appreciate you. Like, why are you so wise and so knowledgeable? And he's like, oh, I just had this happen a week ago. What the fuck are you talking about? You just had the same exact shit? It don't matter if it's girl trouble, family trouble, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So, it's like I said last week with the polos and shit, bro. Did you see how I wore the polo?
Bro. Yes,
Did you see I wore the polo after that?
Yes,
I did it on purpose.
I ain't gonna lie.
I did it on purpose.
I'm not to change the subject.
No, you good.
I'm fucking with the fit you got on today.
Do you?
Hold you, bro.
That's crazy because this ain't even a full fit. I just this is the shirt that I was talking about. That all black joint.
But you went crazy though, cuz.
All black? Nah, never, cuz this is all black motherfucker.
Where you get that T though?
Shout out Close to Heaven on Instagram.
That's tough.
At Close to Heaven. Yeah,
that's tough.
But my week been cool, man. I was expecting something crazy from you.
I don't know why, bro.
I got you.
I don't live a crazy life.
You don't, but like you. Okay, this nigga lives on a plot of land with 7 dogs. He got 19 chickens. His dogs go out at night and they always bring back a deer ankle. I'm not joking.
That was crazy.
I'm not lying.
Bro, listen.
This nigga dog bring back a deer ankle every night, bro. He is like, you might as well go out there and start shooting deer
like
and shit.
That's normal shit though, because that's what they do.
No, it's not normal.
That's what, bro. Listen, if you ever had dogs of a certain breed, you feel me, and you have land, some dogs are meant. It's like hound dogs.
Yeah,
you have, or like herding dogs. They literally do that.
It's
shit.
normal. But it's not normal to think that that's the life that we live in now, or the life that you live in now. Well, like you finna be like, we're grown, bro. This is finna be your life forever. You finna be a homebody dad.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, yes.
You finna be on a grill with ashy ankles, nigga.
That's the
you
life.
finna be taking your son to go hunt, cuz.
Think about how stress free that is. It's no, I'm not in a rush to do anything.
No, I love it though. I love it. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I aspire to be like.
But we were just saying though, the one thing that I really wish I would have had is like D, bro. He has what I aspire to have.
Yeah, no, that's true.
He has a family and children.
Yeah,
and
my kids are crazy though, bro.
I mean, I feel like that's normal.
My kids are nuts. Like,
no, they is.
You got a whole football team, nigga.
My middle child is the one that worries me the most out of all of them.
Cause he literally got like.
Is that the girl?
That's
is that the one that he be scared of, bro?
He literally had.
She worries me, bro.
Oh, what's the movie Inside Out? She got all the emotions.
With the emotions,
that's all his kids on God.
Yeah, no,
he got one that's over it, overexcited. That's Kinsley, right? They just had surgery. Yeah. He got one that cry about everything, nigga. Like that's the one under.
Yeah.
And then his son. I just feel like his son is gonna be crazy than the best.
Angry. My son.
He angry.
He's just mad.
Why?
Bro.
This nigga got every emotion as a child.
My son is just angry with life. He wakes up and puts his hands on people.
He just be killing me every time when he call, bro. He be scared of his daughter, bro. Cause he be like, you never know what she's gonna do.
Nah, you don't. You don't.
She did some wild stuff yesterday.
What she do?
Yeah, Mariah took them to the store, and Kaylani wanted her phone. She told her no because she was using it for GPS. Yeah. So Kaylani decided to get butt naked in her car seat. Took all her clothes off. And got butt naked
said, "Oh
in her car seat.
Bitch, I got you."
And then got mad.
I got you.
She was naked.
I got you. Say less.
She's crazy, bro.
Say less.
Nobody saw her beginning the process of undressing.
We just look back.
We look back and it's she's naked.
She's just dangling her feet with socks on.
And it's cold out, bro. It's cold out. And the car ain't even heat up all the way yet. It's cold as
what was it? What was her answer, bro? Why did she do it, bro? Did you ask her?
She wanted the phone.
She wanted the phone. That's really all it is.
That's kids, bro.
Knew that was gonna piss you off.
Bro. That's kids.
She's smart. She just knew that was gonna piss you off.
That's kids, bro. I'm telling you. That's how my son be, bro. That's kids.
She's one of the kids, like, it be 2 a.m. I'll look up. Like, you feel somebody looking at you.
Yeah.
I'll look up and I'll look at the doorway and she'll just be standing there, like, half her body in the doorway.
Look, nigga.
Nope.
I called my baby mama yesterday to talk to my son because I was gonna go over there, but something had happened. Okay. I was like, the fuck is that?
I was
that big ass pause.
I was letting you finish your sentence. I just thought how many minutes was
spear bomb, nigga. I was a palm, nigga.
No, so I called my baby moms to go see my son and shit, but like I got caught up at work. So I told her, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I just won some tickets at this little water circus that's gonna be in Greenwood or whatever the case is. So I'm like, I'm not gonna see him today. I'm gonna see him next week. So she like, all right, cool. Well, I'm finna go to bed. Do you want to talk to him? I'm like, yeah. Let me tell him good night. She gave him the phone. This nigga picks up the phone. He say, she said, do you want to talk to him? I said, yeah. Let me talk to him. She passes him the phone. And he's like, what you want to talk about? I said, excuse me, motherfucker.
Kids are so disrespectful.
What the fuck? I said, hi, how are you? How was school, my nigga? He said, I'm on spring break. I said, oh.
Damn.
Kids are real rude, bro.
Rude as fuck.
But they don't
I never
mean
got
to.
shitty, though. Yeah, I never got shitty. Fuck you mean? What do I want to talk to you about? Fuck, nigga. If I want to tell you good night, I want to tell you good night.
I would have been like, hold on. Wait a minute. Slow the fuck down, nigga.
Right.
Try that shit again.
Who you talking to?
Since we on the subject of kids, how do y'all feel about the stuff that happened with the teacher in Indiana with those 6 students?
Now hold on, because you're going too far. I already got that on my shit. That's crazy. Damn, because I had it on here, so he taking me off my route.
My bad.
But no, you good. I'm gonna say it like this though, cause that's some weirdo shit. I don't appreciate it. I don't like it. I hope no child has to go through that. But my thing is though, okay, backtrack. There was a teacher, for the people that don't know, there was a teacher in Indiana. Actually, it's so crazy because Martinsville is like 30 minutes from here. So she was in Martinsville. She was a teacher, and she had like 10 different students run trains on her in the screen mask, in the Ghostface screen mask, or whatever the case is. My thing is, you're not gonna force me to do shit to you. First of all, second of all, but as a minor though, why you couldn't have adults do that? Why did you have minors do that?
I was gonna ask, do you think that she made them do that?
It don't matter if she made them do it or not. You're going to jail.
It don't. No, for sure. Because like obviously, you feel me. But I'm just saying, like, from being a teenage boy at one point in your life.
Yeah, you can't force me to do a damn thing.
You feel me? Like,
because Miss Shelley, I'm fucking you, bitch.
You know,
all you gotta do
that is a fact. Like,
you gotta just give me a green light.
And I'm not saying that that's what was it, but I'm just asking because it's like a lot of people look at that situation and be like this so or like abuse or something. But I'm like thinking back as a teenage high school. It was in high school, right?
Yeah.
I think as a high schooler, couldn't no teacher ain't gonna be like, you gonna make me unless you put a gun to my head or something.
I mean, that's true, but there's a lot of like it's so like. I want to make this comedic, but it's also kind of serious too because it could have been a lot. It could have been a lot of blackmail that could have went on with that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
No,
like she could have been docking points and shit. Like
right.
World Star Hip Hop just posted that the husband was there when it happened.
See, now that changes it. That changes it. That's crazy.
I guess she threatened the husband to not say nothing about it. Like keep it quiet. Yeah. But she was also giving the kids drugs.
But what the
alcohol.
fuck? What the fuck could she have threatened the husband with? Unless she had a gun to the
unless he
head.
do it too.
You see what I'm saying? she was the plot thickens again, nigga.
But wait,
because you don't just wake up.
There's more.
You don't just wake up one day and say, I'm about to go fuck my students.
You know what I'm no, for
that's
you don't wake up and be a pedophile.
Yeah, like that's planned out. Like you already had.
This sounds like a lot of blame shifting.
Yeah,
like they
you
try
don't
to
wake up and want to fuck kids, bro.
Yeah.
Like I said, I want to keep it comedic, but I'm just feeling in my spirit that I got to keep it serious because I do think that men can get raped by women.
No,
you know
sure.
what I'm saying? In some
No,
sort of
yeah,
fashion.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? But no, you're right. As a teenager.
I think it's realistic to consider.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
because this is what they do when they go to court. You know, when they go to court and they go on trial, this is literally what they do.
Bro, there needs to be some type of drug evidence. There has to be some type of blackmail.
Exactly.
There has to be realistic evidence because at the end of the day, I hate and I understand what you're saying, right? Mm-hmm. The reason I do is because it came from 2 students saying something. They locked her up. Then 6 other students came out. You know what I'm saying? So it only took 2 of them to get mad at her for some shit. Oh, we finna tell and da-da-da-da-da. Right. Now everybody else want to say something. You know what I'm saying? But they only saying something because now they blackmailing her. Yeah, exactly. You feel me? It's just a weird-ass play on shit. So that's why they always like...
I feel like that's not talked about a lot either.
I almost said some shit. That's why I paused.
No, I mean like men.
Do another 24, cuz my fault.
I did, yeah.
Okay.
Men or young teenage boys going through sexual assault things.
For sure.
It's really only spoke about with women. But a lot of men don't actually tell their story about it.
For a lot of that reason, specifically what you were saying, somebody like it'd be somebody that do say something, but there's a larger number of those that don't say something.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think to go back on what I was going to say before saying something stupid as fuck, that's why they don't allow you to like date your coworker or date your manager or whatever, because there's always going to be somebody with power in that situation. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like that was just what it was, and unfortunately, she lost the power in that situation, and that's why she's in court. Right. Speaking of losing power in court and shit like that, the bitch that got hit in the head or whatever the case is, I guess she got charged, bro. What did she get charged with, D? Nigga, if you could look that up, D.
Wait.
What she get charged with? She got charged. I think it's in the group chat.
We gotta bring it back to the last episode that we talked about this.
Right.
Okay. Because then we was talking about we got to see a different angle because we didn't know, right?
Or we seen a different angle.
And then we seen a different angle. What was it?
Oh, what was it that I sent you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, yo, bro. No, hold on. Because we said the plot
wasn't it like,
right?
Yeah, she did do that shit?
No.
Or was it like, no,
okay, so
her arm got stuck or something?
Last episode we said that it was we thought that she did it for sure because we've seen that second angle.
Right.
But I sent y'all a video during the week where she said that her arm got caught.
Yeah.
And I ain't gonna lie. In
but
slow mo, it looked like it. Y'all go look at that new the new angle that just came out. It looked like her arm like.
And so you saying she got charged after that?
She still got charged, I think.
Damn.
I think I sent something from World Star, D.
I ain't see. Did you see? I don't think I saw.
No, it's not in there.
Was it just a video?
Not in the video either. It ain't.
I could have swore.
You probably meant to send it.
I could have swore she got charged, bro. But I ain't gonna fact check it right now because I'm off track. We on a time crunch right now, and it's already 3. So, but yeah, man, it's just a lot of shit going on in the media right now. We gonna
see
dip
why they call it the circus, the media.
We gonna dip our toe in and dip it out, man. I just talked to Deonica. Shout out my girl Deonica. Didn't they just pass the legislation for segregation to be legal again? We gonna skip past. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I would just throw that out there, man. But back to how my week was. Right. I kind of want to talk about furries. What y'all know about furries?
Fairies?
Huh?
You said fairies?
Furries.
I thought you said fairies too. I was about to be like,
Talking about
Stephanie. Yeah. I thought you said fairies.
no furries.
Yeah, I heard. Okay.
What do y'all know about furries?
I never heard of it.
Oh, you went for a treat.
No, wait. Why?
Because you went for a treat,
I thought
my nigga.
everybody
Like,
heard of that.
bro.
You don't be on socials like that?
Nah, I do. I just certain things catch my eye.
Type shit.
I like real crime.
But I feel like that's pop culture news though. Like you kind of got to know about it. You know what I mean? Like
Nigga,
everybody knows about that.
What the fuck? Okay, I don't understand it. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me get there. Cool. Right. Let me get there.
Okay.
So, I wrote this down. I was at work. I wrote this down, so I'm reading it off of this because there was so much that happened.
Yeah.
Right. So I at my job, I clocked in. This is 7 a.m. We open at 8. So I only been here an hour. I'm not even like fully done with my morning cup of Joe. You know what I'm saying? I seen a man with a Kangol hat.
Kango's crazy.
He was black.
He was white.
Oh.
Kangol hat, right? Kangol hat. He had on a fleece vest and AL1 basketball shorts. That was his fit. And he had on slides. He had on slides.
Put that shit on.
Yeah. He put that shit on. He put some bullshit on.
Right.
If you put the
Wait,
L1 basketball
What was
shorts
the weather
out,
like?
It was cool enough to wear it, but it was like, nigga,
Did
no.
he look okay?
Fuck no. He look old as shit. You know old people.
No, I'm saying aside from the age, did he look okay?
White people age like bananas, bro. His ass look weird.
they do.
His
100% they do. So do Spanish people. They
His
age
ass
like a
look weird as
motherfucker,
shit. That nigga could have been 28. He looked 50.
too. Yeah.
That nigga look weird as hell.
The Kango.
So he had a Kango on with a fleece.
Kango was crazy.
A Kango with a fleece, and then the Kango was cocked to the side with a fleece vest and animal basketball shorts, and he was holding a lady hand, or somebody I would assume was a lady, right? The lady in question was wearing a Mickey Mouse jacket with rainbow doggy ears and a Teen Titan backpack.
A Teen Titan backpack?
Cause I can't make it up. I'm not joking.
That's tough as hell.
I'm not joking, bro. She had on a Mickey Mouse jacket, rainbow ears, and a backpack, bro. And she was the same age as this nigga. And they was holding hands, walking through the store, looking like complete fucking shit. Like looking crazy as hell. What caught my eye out of all of that was the fact that she had on doggy ears. And I was like, do people really allow their partners to walk around like, and it made me think about furries, right? Literally that day, because you know who, Curly Hair, right? Mm-hmm. She worked at Twin Peaks. Mm-hmm. You know Twin Peaks is like Hooters. They wear a certain type of attire. Right. We had to go to a sex store to get that type of attire, fishnets and shit. Fam, they had a that was like a dog's. What? God, bro. It was like a furry, like, you know, furries are like foxes or like dogs. They're like mammals, nigga. It was like a pocket pussy that was like a furry.
Listen to me, bro.
That's crazy.
Bro, I swear to God, I'm not joking. I'm not joking.
Believe.
You would not believe the amount of people that are actually interested.
People that are interested in doing that.
You know what's more crazier than that? I don't know if D seen it or if he shared it or something, but there's this video on Facebook of this bitch fucking a dog.
I seen that. Me and Mariah watched that last night, bro, because I ran across it and I was losing my mind.
Bro, I watched
like,
that bitch twice. I watched that bitch twice. Bro, okay, I say that to say this.
I ain't gonna lie. That dog was fucking shit out of her.
He was
bro.
fucking the dog shit out of her.
The dog shit out of her, bro. Hey, he was hitting that motherfucker from the side, the upside. He was hitting that shit. That shit was fire, bro. That shit was different. What killed me though, bro, she did a reach around blowjob. Yeah, bro.
On the dog?
On the dog. And the dog just sitting there.
Cause that nigga fried. Cause fucking the dog shit out her ass.
Literally.
Hey, the joke said let me stop.
Exactly.
That shit was crazy, man.
My stomach hurts, bro. Oh my God.
That shit was crazy.
Oh, the joke said it's so funny. But yeah, bro, I just don't understand people that are fascinated with like bestiality. Like that's weird as fuck to me.
Yeah.
Like
She was into it.
but I get but
He said she was it. They was both into it.
no, they
That
were.
dog wasn't
Nigga,
playing.
she was sucking.
Okay,
the dog.
I have a real question. If we can go a little bit, because I like to go deep into things, bro.
Go ahead. Let me hear what you got.
And I like to consider things. Do you think of stuff like in things like that as like actually like a mental illness?
Yeah.
As
It gotta
opposed
be.
as opposed to people just being like fucked up people that just like to do fucked up shit.
Nah, I think it's a mental illness, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
Because to put a dog's penis in your mouth.
Yeah, you gotta be a sick
That's
individual.
some
You gotta be a sick
sick-
you gotta
that's
be a
sick,
sick
bro.
individual.
Now, I don't want to. I'm gonna just like I said, I'm gonna dip my toe in it and jump back out. But it's the same thing for the people that got thoughts of putting babies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like that's wild. I couldn't even imagine that. Like,
you know what I also think of the same way as people who kill people.
that's
but
true.
we don't look at it
it's
like
a
that, though.
sport or something. Like it's fun.
But
or
we don't.
something.
But
Like,
in real life, we don't look at it like
Yeah,
that though.
yeah.
Like it's a lot of and to put it like perspective, not to put blame, but perspective on it. Like it's a lot more killers out here than anything else.
No, it's a fact.
Yeah.
You know,
And
but
you
we
will
don't
never know. But it's so many pedophiles that you will never even
You
know.
will
It's
never
this
know.
shit. Bro, seeing life from different lenses, bro. Like I'm telling you, as soon as you change that Rubik's Cube angle just a little bit,
nigga. You start seeing
you said,
more
oh,
shit.
shit. But that's how I be feeling when I take like shrooms and shit. Like, nigga, you just gotta tilt that bitch 13
Paradigm
degrees,
shit.
nigga. You start
You
seeing
know,
shit.
you know what that is though. We talked about that shit. Was that on the first episode? We was talking about shrooms.
That was on release joints.
Oh, that was.
yeah.
We was talking about shrooms, bro, and that's literally, bro. You can see more, you can perceive more because it takes you into the spiritual realm, bro.
Yeah.
But what other people call it, another dimension or higher dimension.
Yeah.
That's
Just
literally
seeing life
what
from a
that's
different
literally
lens,
what
bro.
it is, bro. Because either way it go, it's in your brain. Your
Yeah.
mind is projecting these things to you.
But it's weird to try to understand that to them it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like to them there's nothing wrong. Like I was watching the Me and You and Tequila episode and it was like, what is vanilla sex if I think that's normal to me?
Right.
But to you might think that's out of pocket. You
Right.
feel me? Like all I gotta do is put myself in your shoes and you like, damn, maybe that is a little bit normal.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Do
just
you
seeing
think-
shit differently.
Do you think that? But okay, oh, that's good though. I don't know if this is too far off track, but like that kind of makes me think like, do you believe in right and wrong, and who gets to define what right and wrong is?
I heard that on the podcast that somebody asked that what is the golden standard and who writes that?
Right, the
you know what I'm
moral-
saying?
yeah,
Who writes that moral code? Who
Yeah.
writes the book? You feel me? Like especially with people that don't have religious belief, it's like
How do you find that? How do you decide? You know what I think? I think it's innate, bro. I think it's something that we are all born with. And
is it personalized though? Like my beliefs and my morals are different from yours.
when you start to break it off, and when you start to break it off into, do I want to do what I want to do, or do I want to fight this feeling that this urge telling me not to do something?
Yeah.
But I think I want to see what happens if I do it. And then the more that you do that, the more you go off on a tangent and you start to...
Right. So
That's-
everybody's journey is a little bit different.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
I
Because
agree.
we all choose to do different things. We all
But
live our lives differently.
So just to round it back around, yeah. So who's to say that these people are wrong? Obviously, it's wrong because of like law. And,
Yeah.
But in
Right.
their head, they probably think that this shit is okay.
It's like they too far gone. It's a sickness. It's a sickness, bro. Was that tough?
Shout out to Deontay Kyle. I was just watching the episode from like 2 days ago. He said, my dad gave me the junkie gene. I've been doing drugs since I was 15. But it's like, no, for real, think about that though. Do motherfuckers get genes and shit from like shit like this? Like this, y'all saying that it's a mental illness, but what if it ain't? What if this is just okay in their household?
You know what I learned? Real shit. Everything that your father does when he's alive, before he like him and your mother conceived, everything that he thinks, everything that he does, all of his habits go into the baby.
Yeah, that's why
if they don't change.
that's why I nut quick.
Probably.
That's crazy.
Probably.
Damn, that nigga fucked me up.
Probably. Real shit. But you know, all the way down to thoughts, the things that you think.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Think about when you close your eyes and it's just complete darkness. It's just space, bro. It's completely empty, bro. So a lot of the thoughts that you think are not your own thoughts. You can control the thoughts that you think, and they say that it is your subconscious, but your subconscious is mainly fucking infinite.
Yeah.
What's the beginning and the end of it?
I feel like a lot of it comes from ancestry though, because
that's too.
One thing that I always like, man, there's so many things that I've tried to learn and pass on to people, but I know for sure, it was the fact of like who you fear the most is who you become, right? And for me, what you saying that like my dad passed me on the fact that this nigga got like 9 baby moms. You know what I'm saying? Dang. Boom, my first pair of children was 2 different kids from 2 different women. Yeah. I feared that. Mm-hmm. So now I'm on my, technically I'm not on my third, but if I wanted to have a third child with a third woman, now I feel like I'm a statistic. So now that's my, you feel me?
Your bird in the beer.
Yeah, and I'm scared that excuse me. I'm scared that I'm becoming that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think the junkie gene theory is valid for sure.
But you know what a lot of, and it's crazy because a lot of people won't even be able to realize it like that. That's what we call generational curses. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh God, you fear that. Yeah. Oh my God, bro. Yeah. No, yeah, you got it.
You know what I'm saying, bro?
He just connected something else.
You know what's crazy? And to make it even further, I told you I go deep on shit, bro. Yeah. When we talk about curses, we say though that term so loosely, but we don't actually realize curses do exist.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? And
especially generational and family curses.
And they work exactly how we know them to work, but we just don't ever assume that we are under curses.
We don't like to admit that the curse is taking over us because we fear it so much.
We don't even realize. But that's the thing. Like, we know what they are, but the curse is you don't think to look at yourself and realize, oh my God, I'm in a curse.
I think it's because of the fear of it, right? Like
it's the curse.
You fear. You know that it's there. You fear it so much.
Do you think that though? Do you think that? I don't think that a lot of people realize that it's there. In their family, in their own, in their self.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Well, I mean, when you don't realize that it's there, then it's gonna consume you, right? Almost 9 times out of 10.
When you don't know that it's there.
Yeah, when you don't know it's there.
Yeah, because you don't know that it's there. Right, that's how the curse works.
But I'm talking about for the people that do know it's there. I feel like the people that do know it's there, when you don't put in the work, it's gonna consume you even further because you're acknowledging it. You know what I mean? And you're not taking the steps to really do it. And one thing that I heard from Deontay was we fear things so much that when we start getting bored, we start to self-sabotage ourselves and put ourselves in that situation that we wanted to stay away from because we bored. You know what I'm saying?
You know why that happens, bro?
I don't know why. But when you ever heard a nigga talk and all you can say is
I'm about to tell you, bro.
That was real shit though.
When you end the curse and you realize that you're in the curse, and first of all, not many people realize, like we said, not many people realize they're in the curse. Yeah. When you do realize that you're in a curse and you do the work to get out of the curse, you think that curse isn't going to fight back to ensure that you stay under that curse.
That's that devil working, boy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's that motherfucker working, boy.
Real shit. And that's why it's always a hard road to fight back. But in the end, it's worth it because when you do put in the work, and you see that I'm actually stronger than this, it was just all in my mind.
Yeah, facts. You feel me? But motherfuckers get bored because they thought that they beat the curse. You know what I'm saying? They start getting lazy and shit. Mm-hmm. Now I'm bored. Now you self-sabotaging because you bored. You start going down a route of doing the same shit that you wasn't doing before because you thought that you was at a space that you couldn't really go.
We're all victims of it.
No, nigga, you done went a little too far back. God damn it, no.
Yeah. But people feel like they can't fight their way back.
Yeah, bro. That motherfucker, that devil gonna.
No, for sure.
Nigga, they told I was listening to Deontay today, the Grits and Eggs podcast, and he said, "Man,
that nigga be spitting.
You could ask anybody, nigga. Life be beating niggas up, nigga.
That's
I'm talking about that motherfucker. Hey, he be having niggas against the ropes, cause like that bare knuckle shit that I sent y'all, whooping ass.
And he was beating his ass, bro.
Whooping ass.
Hearing that nigga brain tink like glass, nigga.
Like he want shit in there.
He was hitting him hard.
I'm like, oh, I know that shit hurt.
Nigga, that's how life be hating, cuz. Life be hitting your ass like ain't shit to you, but.
For real, and it's not easy to fight back. But
sometimes it ain't.
It's worth it, bro. Yeah. And I think that people just need to learn to give themselves grace. It's like you're a human. You're gonna fail. You're not perfect.
Yeah. And you gonna get consumed by some of these curses.
It's gonna happen.
But a lot of the times some people gotta get consumed by it to beat it.
To learn it, that's a fact.
So
that's a fact.
But we gonna get off that because we can talk about that all day. That was tough. Would you rather be 100 years in the future or 100 years in the past? Think about it. Future.
100% future.
100% future.
Yeah.
What you think, Trey?
Probably future could. No. That's that. Look, the hat turned is crazy.
Am I still the same age 100 years later, or am I going to?
Nah, nigga, you still gonna be the same.
Nigga, 100 years later, you dead.
Nah, I'm just saying, you never know what technology they got 100 years.
No, that's true too. But that's why I didn't say anything.
AI is
that's
crazy right now, bro.
That there is anything that exists right now that did not exist 100 years ago.
That is a fact. I did.
Wait. Say that for the people in the back. I'm in the back.
I don't think that there's anything in the world that exists right now in this moment that didn't exist 100 years ago.
That makes sense.
I can see that.
Technology-wise.
I can see that.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying I don't think that it matters, but knowing history, how we know history, take me back 100 years. It just depends on where you put me.
Putting him in Mississippi. We put Tony on Mississippi. 100 years ago,
100 years ago down south. Fuck no.
And do I get to pick my race?
Fuck no.
I gotta be the same nigga.
No, hell no.
I'll be the nigga again. I will 100.
He said I'd be a
every
nigga.
time.
I wouldn't last long.
I
mean, I'd be a house nigga, but I wouldn't last long.
Bro, that's what I think. There's freedom.
I couldn't do it.
I think there's freedom in being powerful, bro. Yeah. Back then, just imagine being the nigga killing them niggas back then. Regardless of if they was gonna kill you or not, nigga, you feel like that nigga in that moment.
Yeah, no,
it's worth it 100 lifetimes.
Nigga, I'd been in that bitch playing with the gun line every time. Nigga, what?
I'll walk up to a nigga like, what the fuck you gonna do with that gun?
Right, yeah, just walk out there. Don't go too far now.
And if I do, what the fuck you going? I'm mad.
Stick my arm out there. Stupid ass. But no, I'm not gonna lie. I would probably say 100 years in the future though. But it's also scary because it's like
you don't know what to
expect. Yeah. But at the same time, like you said, it's you can't really pick where you go 100 years in the past. Right. So it's like depending on where you put there and depending on where I'm put here, like it's still gonna be some fuck shit. I feel like we're gonna have so many advancements that is like. But can you imagine like Terminators? Like, you know what I'm saying? Coming to look for people. We got AI and robots and shit like that.
You think it'll be some shit like that?
If we gonna sit here and talk about theories with aliens, ain't no motherfucking robots coming to kill somebody. Ain't no way. It's a possibility.
The only reason that's good. What I was gonna say is the only reason I don't believe it is because it's never happened.
Well, not yet.
In the history of the earth.
I mean,
we've never learned about anything like that. But you got to remember, this would be something completely new. But you also have to remember, there's nothing new under the sun. So do you believe that something out of nowhere is just going to happen that has never happened before, or does history repeat itself?
History going to repeat itself. The only reason why, now you own to something, but this one will fuck you up. Because while we thinking all this AI shit is new, you saying history will repeat itself? What about internet, right?
I like
Y2K.
Yeah.
Come on now. Yeah. They thought it was the end of the world when that shit was coming. Right. Nigga, we gon' hit that again. We gon' hit that again.
But you got to remember, too, though, Y2K wasn't nothing but a pump fake.
We didn't know that.
But all it was just the beginning.
We didn't know that, though.
Right.
Nigga, we thought it was a rap.
So it was just hype. It was just hype.
They was scared, though, because they was fucked up.
But, then again, remember 2012?
Oh no, you're right.
I was in school.
Niggas was I was in school too. Niggas was scared though. Like
niggas
so that when that shit got.
But then nothing happened. But you know what's crazy though? I think.
I see what you're saying with the pump fake. I see what you're saying with the pump fake.
Yeah. But I was gonna say, I think something did happen at those times. It's just not what we expected to happen. But either way it go, it has the same effect on what we expected to happen.
Yeah. No, I don't remember Y2K. I just remember. Like dial-up internet and all of that switching off, like AOL.
It's just
a new.
It's just a new way of doing things. Off.
But like, even if there might not be any AIs or Terminators or anything like that, I would just. I
was gonna say because then again, we don't know if that didn't ever happen before. Because hear me out, cuz.
Okay.
You ever heard of the city of Atlantis?
Yeah.
What do you know about it?
There was a city in Atlantis.
You don't know anything about it, right? But you know.
I know of it. I don't know about it though.
It's just like the Olympians. these were real things, but we just don't know anything about it. And then so they turned it into fictional or mystical things.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
if you do your history, you know that these places actually existed. But they will tell you in history, we know little about it. The lost city of Atlantis is a city that they say is underwater now.
Right.
This is what the fuck we learned in Disney.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but they tossed it off as mythology. You feel me?
That's
but
true.
we know the one thing that they would tell you that it was a highly advanced civilization. It's like the Mayans.
Yeah.
We know that they were highly advanced
We know
civilizations.
so much, but we know so little. You know what I'm saying?
So I also learned that at the times in history when the civilization wanted to leave its mark, they left it.
Hold on. I'm about to say, check cameras.
This one turned off. I wasn't gonna say that in the middle of y'all talking. So I
Oh, nah, you gotta tell us, bro.
Damn, I don't even know.
No. So I was talking about the city of Atlantis.
Yeah,
we don't know anything about it other than it existed and they were an advanced civilization. Why is it that when we learn about the civilizations that were advanced, they don't ever have anything left behind to prove how advanced they were?
Like the Wilt Hunter game.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me?
Game.
But when you think about America right now, say if the world ended right now, nigga, what would we have that proved that we existed? Technology would be gone.
Yeah, right.
So how would we know? That's how we know.
Damn.
That's how we know. That's how we know.
So
That's how we know how a civilization was advanced enough because we don't know what the fuck they did.
Damn, that's wild.
You feel me?
No, that's true though. That's true.
You
That's
see
true
what I'm saying? It's like
have you played a game called Detroit?
Detroit, yeah. Yep. The AI nigga.
I ain't even finished that bitch.
Yeah.
But
that
but
shit was hard, bro.
That shit was
that's
tough.
a hard ass game.
That game.
Do you think anything like that will possibly be happening?
It already does.
Do you think we far enough in?
I believe we already.
Advancement.
I feel like it's already been happening.
Why you
It's
said
already
that?
happening. It's a lot of people. This is my theory. A lot of people ain't people.
I don't
Reptilians.
It's a lot of just
I
like we
done
had
ran
the,
into a
just like we
couple
had the conversation.
NPCs, bro.
Yeah, not for real shit. But
Right.
we don't think of it as a literal sense. It's like we had the conversation about the octopus and the octopi, how advanced they were in like the ocean being outer space.
Right,
It's the same thing, bro. The stuff that
Now,
exists.
hold on, because I gotta make a PS motherfucking A, nigga. All you weirdo dweeb ass niggas that act like y'all ain't got no fucking souls. Yo, y'all are NPCs. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all gotta be AI. Like, there's no way in fuck. Have you ran into somebody that was so awkwardly living? Like, just so awkward.
You can't be mad at a soul.
No, because just let me know. Nigga, just tell me from the rip. Just, hey, nigga, I don't have a soul.
I ain't gonna lie, the most,
Like, that will freak you out.
Let me know, nigga. Let me know.
Let
me know so I can understand how to interact with you. God damn it, what the fuck?
the most awkward people I've ever met has been like the most intelligent people I've ever talked to.
But
You think that's a
like,
fucking
for real.
coincidence?
No, but you know,
I feel like
it could go either way because usually, like in the esoteric world, intelligence is tied to spiritual wisdom. Sometimes intelligence can be a sign of lack of spiritual anything at all because that's all that you have. You be smart as fuck and be soulless. That's why a lot of the you feel me. That's why a lot of the smartest people.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Elon Musk. He's weird, bro.
No,
That's
Mark
a weird
Zuckerberg
ass
look like AI, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Zuckerberg is
That nigga look like a reptile
Have y'all
person.
seen-
He got
Do
hands,
y'all
though.
watch SNL, bro?
I don't watch.
I don't
SNL.
watch SNL, but I've seen I seen a skit recently about Mike Myers. Remember the nigga from Cat in the Hat?
Yeah.
He was acting as Elon Musk, bro, and it was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life. Cause
That's crazy.
I should have sent it to you, bro. You haven't seen it
I
either,
haven't
bro.
seen
It's
it,
going.
nah.
It was a viral shit on Instagram.
Okay. All right, because we on a time schedule. I know we everywhere, but we got my man D in this bitch. I'm gonna go ahead and put a round of applause in the background of post. We got my man
I
D in
keep
this
saying
bitch.
this is a special episode, bro.
I'm so excited, bro. I'm so excited. I just feel like D gonna do something to fuck up. The camera already went off. He probably ain't even recording right now.
He didn't say.
He done fucked the recording up too.
Y'all started talking
Oh, in the
about,
beginning, he
y'all
stopped
started
touching
talking
shit.
about ancient fucking worlds.
He
and
just
shit.
touching shit.
They hear
Nigga
it.
over there bored.
Right,
He just
right.
He was.
They hear.
Well,
it.
let me
They
tell
got
my
here,
nigga
bro.
in on this conversation, man. D, pull your phone now, man. Give me the best days of the week, 1 through 7. You know what I'm saying? Give me
Best
the best
days of the week.
best
I feel like
days
this
of
was
the
an
week.
Easy question. I ain't
It
gonna
was
lie.
not. I'm not gonna lie. It was
It
kind of
wasn't.
hard. It was kind
The
of. It was
best days
it was
of the
kinda
week
hard.
for me is Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I'm not gonna lie.
Rank,
Wednesday
I
and
need a
Thursday. Rank, I'm gonna have to put Friday first.
Friday first?
Just because, you know what I'm saying, once you get off work,
Right.
you're good. Thursday second, because it's the middle of the week.
Wednesday
third, because it's the second day of the middle of the week. On everything. Saturday, bro, I really don't. Besides the podcast and spending time with family, Saturday is just...
Damn.
So you got your top 3, Friday, Thursday, Saturday.
Friday, Thursday, Wednesday.
Where the fuck Saturday come from?
I'm surprised.
Nah, I was going like
from
best
okay.
to...
What are yours?
I got Sunday, Thursday, Friday.
Really?
Yeah. You remember what you said? He was like, Trey gonna come out.
He was gonna say Saturday.
Nigga, mine was the opposite of the week. Sunday through Monday.
Really?
1 through 7. Sunday 1,
you on
Saturday
Sunday,
2, Friday 3. I think that's common fucking sense.
This nigga got the weekend. That's common. No, okay, you right. Common sense ain't common. That's common as fuck.
What the fuck?
It's just with me, Wednesday, Thursday, I know my work week is almost over with, so I just get like a burst of more energy.
Yeah.
What are you
getting excited?
What do you do on a Sunday?
Sunday is for my resets. My reset days. Like, I mean, obviously.
Wouldn't you rather have Sunday every fucking day, nigga? Why is that not number 1?
No, it is. It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
1 through 7.
What do you do on Saturday?
Work. And then do this. So, like, Saturday.
Wouldn't you rather have Saturday?
Saturday's 6 for me, bro.
What?
Because you got to think Saturday is my stress day.
6?
He said Saturday's my stress day.
6? You be stressed on Saturdays?
Saturday be my stress.
Okay. I guess I'm referring
Saturday
to the vibe of a Saturday. Have you ever woke up on a Saturday morning and was just like, "This is it, nigga"?
No, I'm not gonna lie. Now you right.
You see what I'm saying?
But my vibe has changed, I guess, because of my location. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, not like.
He said, "Not this shit every day."
Yeah, not again.
Saturday,
not again.
I've never liked Sundays, bro.
You don't like Sundays?
You used to go to church, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, but Sundays
trauma.
for me, it's just more like when I was younger. Damn, I gotta go to sleep early because I got school.
I got school.
Now I'm older.
Yeah.
Damn, I gotta go to sleep early because I got work.
You traumatized because I know that feeling. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
And then on Sundays, it's weird. I never can sleep in on Sundays. I'm always
moving
at like 6 or
doing
7 in the
something.
morning
Ready to get shit done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that reset day. Get your ass ready for the
and
week,
I
man.
stayed with my granny too, so I'm used to waking up to
Niggas
old
gospel
church
music and shit.
Get up in time to clean.
Last night, my 11-year-old nephew he's 9. This nigga told me, "I hate school. I wish I never had to go anymore." I said, "Nigga, when you become an adult, you're gonna wish
you was back in it, bitch."
I think about it all.
You gonna be grateful as
Nah,
fuck.
nigga, let's go deep on this bitch, right? Because, bro, Deontay been on my spirit just heavy, bro. Like, I'm so thankful for that nigga, bro. That podcast is fire.
Y'all gonna have to put me on because I don't know who you're talking about.
He looked like CJ.
He do. That's why you said that.
Yes.
I was confused, bro. I was like,
CJ,
no, he
bro.
do, bro. And I got to shout out Deonica one more time, man. She's smart as fuck, bro. Like, she's smart as shit, bro. And when because I knew who Deontay Cowell was as like a comedian or an influencer.
For real?
Yeah. Like, I don't know where I've seen him from before, but when she posted something, like, I seen something on TikTok, and literally I get off TikTok, go to Facebook, and she posted something about his podcast. I'm like, that's my sign to just tap in. Nigga, I've been learning about trades and fucking like just history that like,
be on there spitting,
but it's coming from our type of, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't
easier to digest.
Yeah, it's easier to digest, and that's how a lot of people take religion. You know what I'm saying? Like, religion and shit. But like, yeah, it's easier to digest, man. And I just feel like I've been in the mood of like going back to school. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And I was listening to our podcast from last week because you asked me. You was like, man, my dad was so in my ass. It wasn't nothing I could do to get in trouble in that bitch.
Yeah.
And I wish I had that type of motivation. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't graduate. You feel me? And I'm not gonna lie. I've been thinking about going back, like just for the fuck of it, because all that funny and like we party as adults and do all this shit now. Nigga, I've been doing that shit technically while I was in school, so I never had a chance to really slow down and just digest what I was learning. And I'm not gonna use none of this shit, but it just would have helped me and just made it would have gave me some type of discipline.
I don't think it was discipline as much as it was fear. Just from my situation, because it was like my brothers didn't. That shit didn't.
Not behavior wise, just academic wise.
God.
Just academic wise, you know what I'm saying? Being able to respect your elders, being able to be quiet when you need to, being able to just recite certain shit. And you don't even need the academic portion of it. But I just missed school. I completely missed the reason of why we needed school.
Time to sit down and think about stuff. Even like,
but nigga, I'm 30 thinking about that. You know what I'm saying? I wish I was valedictorian and on honor roll.
I mean,
and
it
shit.
don't matter, bro. Like, I mean, I was 26 when I finally got my diploma.
But you know what I think that is though, bro. I feel like because you were the type of kid that you was, you were beyond what it was that they was trying to give you.
That's true.
That's why. That's usually why it be like that because it's like. Nigga, you need more to do. It's not stimulating your mind. You choose to do other things.
Yeah. No, that's true. That's true.
That's all it is. We didn't have the proper help for us to, that suited an environment conducive for us to grow. Because a lot of people don't learn the same.
Now, I hope that I wish that I could have went back and not been conformed to a system. But like, there's just certain things that I wish that I would have learned. Like, bro, I'm terrible at math. I'm fucking garbage at math.
You feel like you need to be good at that though?
No, but I just wish I was. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like I could have grabbed it like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But with me being so talkative, I missed basic shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that shit.
You just wish you.
I just wish I had it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you feel like that would have changed the dynamic of
no,
you as a person?
Probably.
You don't think so?
Probably. Well, did he?
Well, because that shit trademark.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just wish I could have did it differently. You know what I'm saying? But not necessarily for the fact that it could have helped me. It's just more so for the fact that like I've seen this side of it. What does the other side feel like? Right. You know what I'm saying? But I'm 30 now. So little bro saying, I wish I don't have to go to school. Nigga, you missing. I didn't even go to prom, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're missing shit, bro. Nigga, go to a good high school. You went to Warren, big-ass high school. You could have been on basketball team. You could have been playing real football and pads and shit. I didn't have that option where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? Not only did I not have the option, but even if I did have the option, I wasn't going to be able to do it because my academics was ass. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Right. That nigga needs to go through the full process of school, bro. For sure.
And it's crazy because, like, the potential that he has to do whatever it is that he wants to do, bro, but he just, like, he being a kid, he don't realize it, bro.
Yeah. And I was thinking about that, too, of, like, how I'm going to have my son realize that, like, this is your building blocks, right? And once again, to go back to Deontay, I didn't leave high school with a trade, and I wish I did.
I be thinking the same thing.
I wish I did, because it's welders now, nigga. Imagine me being 18 being a welder, nigga. I'm 28. I'm 27. 10 years of welding, I would have been in this bitch multi-millionaire. Cause I would have been in this bitch starting my own business.
But you know what the beauty of it is, though?
You can always start.
We live in a generation now where you can start anything, and all you got to do is go online with it.
That's true.
You can.
That's true.
That'll boost your career.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. That's true. You can't never say it's too late. That is true. That is true. I'm not gonna take away from that.
But it's different though. Could you imagine? It's like I be thinking of shit like this, like about like hooping and playing basketball and shit. Nigga, 10 years ago, if you didn't make the NBA and you didn't go overseas, you can't do shit. Right. Now, you miss the NBA, you can't go overseas, play basketball on the internet.
Yeah. You're gonna make them the same amount.
You see what I'm
saying? You feel me? Yeah.
Them opportunities wasn't.
Yeah, no, that's
10
true.
Years ago, that was impossible to happen.
But I think for me, it's FOMO, just the fear of missing it, the fear of not having it.
I was about to say, what the fuck is FOMO?
Fear of missing out.
I was about to look at D like this.
I was about to duck right down. I don't know.
What that nigga
Y'all ain't never heard. Wait, what? Y'all ain't never heard of FOMO?
No,
FOMO.
No, fear of missing out.
Who the fuck taught you that?
Some white people. The fear of missing out, but you ain't never heard of that?
I've heard. I think I've heard of the fear of missing out. I just never heard of it.
Yeah, FOMO. Yeah, hell yeah.
Part of me told me you just made that shit up. I'm like, nah, I don't know. That sounds like some shit the white
That's
people
funny as hell. Get off that emotional shit, man. Now we on the hot take, man. I just want to say PSA. If you let me hit the first night or the first month, I will never date you or take you serious.
Damn.
Let's talk about
it.
Let's talk about it.
On phone grade.
Now,
you share the same sentiment, D?
If you let me hit the first night, beat it.
It really depends on the vibe. Like,
what if she really like you, bro?
Huh?
No.
Does she really like you, bro?
No, I'm not doing it.
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
Wait.
To me, it depends.
So have you ever dated somebody that made you wait?
I make bitches wait, bro. I do that.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. I don't. And now I'm not trying to impress y'all because y'all niggas. No. But like my dick too good, gang. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm just
nigga bougie.
Yeah, I'm just like the conversation we had last week with Tequila, bro. Like that's me as a man. Like I'm like. I done hit some ugly shit because it was my choice. I done hit some shit fast because it was my choice. But like if it wasn't for me, y'all would not be experiencing this shit. I know that as quick as I can get y'all, as quick as I can make y'all wait.
I feel like that goes both ways. But just like it hurt. I hate when females be saying that shit. Like be saying like this shit.
So that's why I had to become that nigga. Like I had to become that person. Nigga, I made wait 2 months, bro.
You supposed to be that way anyway, cuz.
I mean, you
supposed strategic. That sounds strategic. Bitch, I'm gonna make you wait.
Yeah,
bitch, you gonna want
it
me
is.
more.
I ain't gonna lie, it is strategic.
He said you ain't gonna treat me like a piece of meat.
He said, bitch, I'm gonna make you. He playing the game. He playing chess.
I'm playing the game that they playing though.
He playing chess. They playing
checkers.
checkers.
To me, it depends on the first night. Because, I mean, you never know how to vibe.
Right, and it depends on what y'all doing, bro. Because
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes if a female really do fuck with you like that, bro, and she probably had no plans on that shit happening, but if it just feel right, because a lot of females go off of feeling.
Yeah.
That's true.
If the night just feels right, bro, they for sure.
But in my experience, that while that's okay, and that as an adult, that's possible. When I have done that, it's never worked out. It's never worked out.
I can't agree
Do you
with
be
that.
fucking with bops? So
Any
you
other
traumatized.
But any other time I've done that, it's never worked out. Beating buns on the first night is not worth it.
You're a victim.
Beating buns on the first night is not worth it, bro.
It just depends on whose buns you beating, bro. Because sometimes if you paying attention, or it just depends on what you're trying to do.
Attention.
Real shit. Am I over here just trying to fuck, or do I really fuck with her? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can see that.
You see what I mean?
Can see. But at the same time, I think women so picky. Go ahead.
Women definitely are picky, bro. But it just like I said, it just depends on if you fuck, and it just depends on your intentions. What do you plan to do? Do you really want to take this chick? Are you coming over here with the intentions of just fucking?
No, I don't even look at you like that.
So
my first night, I'm not looking at you like that.
You just be kicking it?
I be kicking it every time, bro. Like. That would be throwing me off. Is like I'm like if y'all want to complain so much that men just think of us as bodies and sex. Okay, I'm not gonna do that, bitch. I'm gonna take you bowling and we gonna chill. Why are you grabbing my penis right now?
I've never had that happen to me. I'm trying to get.
I'm trying to see what that be like. I'm trying to see.
I've been with my girl since 2011.
So he don't even know.
Never sexually violated you.
She ain't never been that type of person.
I can't even ask him certain questions because. Whatever, but yeah, bro. I try to give women I try to listen to women and give them what they need. Right? Don't matter if it's sex. It don't matter if it's in a relationship. I try to be one of those givers to women's needs. So I'm listening to y'all and y'all say that all men do is think about our bodies and sex, and it's like, okay, my first time linking you, I'm just gonna chill with you, just catch the vibe. If you're trying to fuck me and you spread eagle the first night, I don't respect you now because it's like you're one of them that's gonna complain, but you're on Facebook twerking. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's a different thing.
But I feel like every woman I've ran into is.
I've met some discreet freaks.
Yeah,
they not even posting on the internet.
Well, okay, what are the ones that want to suck your dick in the car? The ones that want to.
So let's talk about hoes.
Okay, all right.
There's different types of hoes. You got hoes that are discreet, and you got hoes that are attention-seeking hoes that they want attention.
That's
and
true. Just want to fuck you just cause.
You know what I'm saying? But then those are those that like to be freaks and discreet. They don't want everybody to know. But if you become the nigga that know, you that
nigga that know. Yeah.
Those are the ones that you want to aim for.
Yeah,
but then again, it's dangerous because depending on the personality, she might be fucking on. You might not be the only nigga. You feel me?
You just open a can of worms, nigga. Oh God. Just open a can of whoop ass.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You just open something you can't
come on, bro.
But I look at every female like that, unfortunately.
That's definitely unfortunate.
That's unfortunate.
Because you, in that perspective, you miss out on. You could possibly miss out on something that you will never ever get again.
See, that's I don't know. That's just that like. I go off a different type of religion, like a different moral code. I don't know. I ain't finna say
I think you like the nigga, bro. It's the average. You've been traumatized and you ain't going for that shit again.
Yeah, I ain't going for average
shit.
Sound
like trauma. That's what it sound like.
You just
I ain't going for average normal shit. No, you know what I'm saying? No normal.
But that's in the personality, bro. You could tell. Not even gonna say you could tell off rip, but most of the time you can tell off rip what type of female the chick is, bro. Just by her the type of things that she like, her conversation.
Yeah. But like
you can tell just by the clothes they wear.
I don't like the way you think. If I don't like how you think, I'm not finna entertain.
You can tell by the clothes they wear, honestly too.
Damn near. You know.
So what you think? I mean,
even the shoes, bro. Okay, she got the beat up white forces.
The piercing in the.
Oh, not the Medusa and a septum.
If you have that, sorry.
The Medusa and a septum, cuz it's not going. Not doing that.
You got that motherfucker hell now.
Oh man.
What was you saying though?
So you telling me you can fuck somebody first night and be with them? I don't know.
I could
3 years from now.
But then again, I'm not really intending to fuck on nobody. I'm not gonna fuck with for real.
Okay, but, say my situation, right? I don't know if you remember Valentine's Day for me. Say it's a situation where everything could be cool. You know what I'm saying? You might think in your head she might not have that intention, but motherfuckers just spread ego on the bed.
I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I feel like
like when they're asking you, I feel like there's hold on. I feel like there's a difference when stars align, right? There's a difference between stars aligning and motherfuckers saying, "Come on, I want you." Right. Like asking you for it. I feel like there's a difference for that, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So,
but sometimes they can look like each other. Sometimes it can be a fake. You know what I'm saying? But this is what I was gonna say.
Because that's what niggas do.
It's always signs, bro. There's always signs, and sometimes we just be like, nah, that ain't that big of a deal. You know? But the whole time that was a blaring sign, like nigga, back the fuck away.
Oh God, Say that louder, nigga. Say that louder.
We always know, but we always have the opportunity to know.
So does everything you hit gotta spend a night?
Nah.
If I'm hitting it, then yeah. But I get what you're saying.
But you typically know though.
Nah, because I've lived that type of life before. Hell nah.
I've lived that life before. D, what you think? Everything you hit got to spend a night, cuz?
No.
Fuck no.
Get away from me.
Fuck on.
Me and my girl like that now. Real shit. Like me and her get done doing. Nah, for real. Me and her get done doing what we doing, and we kind of just like don't fucking
get the fuck on.
So y'all on the same type of time. Y'all fuck with each other. That's dope though, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. Man, I wish
sometimes
I had a designated...
it hurts my feelings though. I be like, don't treat me like a piece of fucking meat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
look,
come over here.
Crazy. It's crazy.
Look, this nigga want love from his wife.
this nigga want to cuddle. This nigga want to lay. Nigga want to lay up.
Right, nigga. What? Your wife, nigga, of all people, your wife.
Yeah. Right. Think I'm stupid? Man. Weird ass.
Hell no. What's you
weird ass? I was gonna say no. That's a fuck no for me.
The Forever Cozy Podcast, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fuck no for me, man. Everything that I hit can't spend a night. I had one situation, and I hope she see this too, because she actually got me fucked up right now. She a weird ass. Never mind. But nigga, she came over because imagine, bro. I promise you, nigga. She sent me a snap when I was working at the bar. It was like a year before we ever even talked. She knew my name though, and she was drunk, and she was like, "I don't know, I want to fuck Trey tonight." And she sent me that video a year later. I was like, "Did I even know you then?" And she was like, "No." I was like, "Yo, what?"
You know where my mind would have went?
Bro, weird.
Are you the police?
Yeah, bro. I was like, "How did you know me?"
Was you sitting here to watch me?
But I was a security guard though, so everybody knew me. But she was talking to her homegirl, already having plans on doing that. She sent me that after we fucked, right? But cool. We ended up fucking a year later.
That don't.
She had plans, nigga.
Yeah,
she had plans because I didn't think that until after we fucked and she sent the video.
That nigga was like,
no, for real.
The meme from San Andreas, cuz. Oh my god.
But no, we ended up doing it or whatever, and I was on house arrest, so I was sleeping on the couch at this time, whatever. Gave her like some 6-minute dick, bro. Like gave her some quick shit. She laying on the couch, whatever. She was like, "You got a t-shirt for me?" I said, "For what?" For fucking what? What are you talking about? She was like, I don't know. Do you have a big t-shirt for me? I was like, let me go check. But like, I knew I didn't. do I look big? She was like, she was bigger than me, so I'm like,
she wanted to make herself comfortable and stay.
No,
stay.
Make yourself comfortable. Go wipe, then go home. Like, get comfortable on the toilet, bitch. Wipe yourself up.
Trey, how else do you think you're gonna meet your wife, man?
Not hitting them from the bar. Fuck are you talking about?
That's how most love stories starts.
Fuck,
you gotta go to the bar to meet. You gotta go to the club.
Unfortunately, I would rather go to church to find my wife. I'm dead ass.
Why is that unfortunate?
Those be the biggest freaks.
Why is that unfortunate?
Because you're not supposed to find love in the church. You're not supposed to go to church to find love.
I think you are.
You're not supposed to go to church.
Nigga,
that's not your goal.
That's all old people do.
Imagine you grew up in church, and there's a girl that you go to church with that grew up in church. Where do you expect to find love, nigga?
You don't go to church waking up saying,
"No, that's
I
not
want to
the
see
intention."
Her. Okay, that's what I want to make sure.
if that's what happens naturally, it's like if you become a workaholic or something, and you have female coworkers. At some point, you may take interest in a female coworker. It might be outside of work, but you might reach out to them because you work with them.
Yeah, no, that's a fact.
You don't go out to the bars. You don't go out to do anything.
Yeah,
it just might happen.
That's a fact. That's true.
Stupid. Why did I agree to this shit?
All right, man. Real quick, like we said, congratulations to our intern D. I did have a couple females in mind, only for the fact that like every time I talk to them as friends, they always bringing something to me. You know what I'm saying? Talk about this weekend. Talk about this. Did you hear about this? But I just had to give that opportunity to a family member. You know what I'm saying? So congratulations, D, for being a part of the team.
Sir. Glad to be here.
Glad that you're here, man. We got a section for D now, just like we do the I Am the Asshole. And mind you, we didn't do I Am the Asshole last week. We didn't. But we're going to try to mix those two in. And D, you want to try to introduce what you got for us today, man? He got something for us to try.
So today, every weekend, I'm going to try to bring something new for Trey and Antonio to try. If you guys want them to try something, y'all are more than welcome to comment down or send a DM or whatever to any socials. But today, we are going to be trying smelling salts. So I'm going to let Trey take it from here. We're going to try smelling salts today. And next week is going to be more fun.
Okay, I got a question. Should I hold it for you when you smell it and you hold it
Fuck
for me?
no. Hell, look, I'm a stuff that bitch in your esophagus, nigga.
But make sure if y'all want them to try certain things, food, anything crazy, just make sure y'all comment down below.
Make sure y'all comment.
Hit the socials.
And we're working as well, just to get a little bit more personal with the audience and shit, because we're on episode 4. I know podcasts that's on episodes 500s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So there's a lot of growth that comes with this. Not only am I learning about how to do a podcast and how to do social media, but so is Tonio and so is D. You know what I'm saying? So you can hit them up individually, or if y'all feel comfortable hitting me up, I'm gonna relay these messages because we do have a group chat. But D is coming strong with. And
that's not even the worst.
That's not even the worst. D's coming strong with this shit, bro. He might not have
This is something light.
I don't even know how to feel because I've always smelling salts has always been something I've been dreading to.
Bro, smelling salts has always been something you look on TikTok or something.
Yeah, you see the reactions of niggas smelling it. I've always been curious.
Joe Rogan do it. I was like, yeah, that shit's
I'm scared my head gonna hurt.
Yeah, bro, I don't want to pass out in this bitch. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
No, they wake you up from passing out, from being unconscious. So you're not gonna pass out.
Like you ready?
This nigga gonna be.
I don't want to
gives you a burst of energy.
I just don't know what the fuck it's gonna smell like.
Let's just stop talking and just. I'll go first just to. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay, but it got a seal on it, number 1, and it says activate before use.
You gotta pop it open.
I mean, I gotta pop the seal, but it says keep bottle 2 to 4 inches away from nose. When the smell isn't strong enough, add 1 capful of water. Secure lid and shake well.
When it's not strong enough, so water make it stronger.
Yeah, but I think we should add the water.
But it says active. It say activate before use.
Yeah, so add the capful of water and then shake it up, and then don't even.
Nah, nigga, break that motherfucker and smell it raw.
You gonna add the water for us?
Wait,
and it say just the
water
top
make
full.
it stronger.
That's what it say, but it also say activate before using. So it's like, what do we do?
I've seen niggas on the internet smell it dry. Listen.
No, nigga, that it could have been preparation before we even.
Preparation.
You gotta smell that bitch.
I can smell it from here.
You ever seen Niggas be hiding from crack residue.
Niggas got cigarette smoke. He like, fuck no. No.
My spidey senses is tingling, nigga.
Why my head start thumping?
You hear that ringing too? Your ears ringing.
The room spinning. You see stars, nigga.
It's the room spinning.
Why he do that, Tonyo? Tell me what's the one thing on your bucket list, my dog.
I think I want to go skydiving.
You want to go skydiving?
I'm scared as fuck to do it though. So I don't know when in my life I would do that.
There you go.
What do you mean? Why?
Did you see that nigga? Did you see that nigga just slide?
Did you imagine jumping out of an
God.
airplane?
You can smell that bitch?
I smelled it when I was opening it. But make sure you get it real, like put that motherfucker in your nose.
Put your nose on top of it.
Yeah.
Let's clip for him. Let's go buy it.
This nigga just start snoring.
Boy. If he fall out, grab the camera.
Trey, you good?
All right, so yeah, we got Trey, first time ever, about to try smelling salts.
Damn, I gotta pee, bro.
Right? Nigga gotta pee.
Tonyo
Pee on
nervous.
myself.
Nigga gotta pee when he nervous, ain't it?
I'm scared. I'm scared.
Now my head already hurts. I didn't get
Oh, this is
enough
gonna
sleep.
make you feel better.
Nigga, I'm gonna be in this bitch.
What if it
booted
fix
up.
your head? What if it fix your headache?
Oh, that'd be crazy.
And you can keep that too. I don't want it back.
Man, don't fault this shit.
Imagine going to the gym and using that shit, bro. You be Superman. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna use this bitch every morning before I wake up.
Smell that shit. He break the tape.
Woo! Nigga, what?
All right, let's try it in 3, 2,
He showed this.
1.
Oh, nigga, you still got the top on it.
Nah, you gotta take the lid off. Twist it.
No, poke a hole in it, nigga.
Nah, just take the whole lid off.
Yeah. I mean, if you do that, then it's gonna see through. You might
Yeah.
Fuck it.
You might as well take
And
the
it's
whole
all,
lid
we
off.
all gonna
No,
experience this shit.
then again, what if I drop it and I can't twist that bitch back on?
Yeah.
Just sit it on
pop
the
a hole
table.
through it because you can just close the top.
That's what I was thinking.
3, 2, 1.
Ooh, goddamn.
Oh my god.
You want me to do that? That's what you want from me?
Trey is currently holding his nose off camera.
Look like my.
Blow my I see stars.
Damn.
All my life I see stars. It ain't that bad. It's only
He got tears in his eyes.
it's you okay. Hold on. You know what bleach and ammonia smell like? It's literally just that, nigga. Just times.
It's just stronger.
It's just bleach and ammonia, cuz.
You got it.
It's just bleach and ammonia, cuz.
Tonyo going in 3.
That shit gonna wake you the
2,
fuck up.
1. Nah, smell
No,
that.
nigga,
Nah,
smell
nigga,
it,
smell
nigga.
that.
No,
Smell
nigga,
that.
smell-
I want to hear it.
Nah, nigga, smell that. Nah, nigga, smell that, cause that motherfucker got a fume coming
Why
out
it
for
burn?
I want to try it. Let me see.
You don't want to try. It really ain't that bad, but it's like why do it burn?
He did it again.
It's like a burning sensation.
I want to hear your sniff. He ain't even sniffing.
Cause I'm not sniffing hard, nigga. I'm not. Hell no.
Yeah, no, fuck no.
Why it kind of?
Don't it burn?
Yeah.
Do it burn?
Why it kind of smell like hot? Smell like hot cat piss in a litter box.
No, yeah, no, ammonia. Ammonia
shit.
is it's little smelling salts. Damn, I can't even talk.
Bro, and people take that and they'll go.
You know when you swimming and you accidentally inhale in the water.
That's exactly what it smell like. But it says,
Shit.
nigga, I ain't gonna lie, nigga, that just
That
woke
shit
me
made
the
my
fuck
neck
up.
hurt.
Damn,
It
my eyes
get your adrenaline running. It's like your body going to.
But nah, like I said, y'all, that was just something slight for today. Next week, we
Bro,
gonna keep
God,
taking
that
it
just
up
made
more
my
and
headache
more and
worse.
more and more. So
Fuck, bro.
just make sure y'all stay tuned for that.
Try one more time. It might make your headache go
Who,
away.
me?
Yeah. Last time.
Do it like twice, like
I don't like the way that I feel in my nose, bro. Now my nose feel like it's open.
yeah. You got
Now my nose feel like it's open.
You gotta go.
I did it like
Contains
twice.
ammonia,
Yeah, we ain't
ammonia
hear it, though.
I did it
chloride.
like 3 different times.
I don't think he did it.
I do. My nose
Gang,
is low. This
this
shit burn.
motherfucker say contains ammonia chloride, sodium carbonate, cotton, and science.
Science.
On God, that's what it
Everything ever created was in there, nigga. You think that shit ain't gonna burn your nostrils?
Nah.
That's gonna be the end of this podcast, man. We appreciate you guys. I'm not gonna lie, I'm fucked up. That shit
Fucked
hurt.
up. thank you guys. Make sure you subscribe.
And as well, we do have a cartoon coming up soon. So if you guys haven't seen the cartoon is probably posted under this video on YouTube. We probably will get the cartoon before this is posted. So check that out as well.
I'm excited.
We talked about the Batista bomb.
That's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be. But do you see how long it took for that to get released? And
it's all in perfect timing, bro. Because we have build
absolutely. Yeah, for sure. Mm-hmm. So we appreciate you guys, man. I know we kind of running out. We appreciate you guys. Tonio, give us that last little. What was that quote that you said? We wish coziness upon you
forever.
It's your boy Trey Hefner. We got Cozy World D.
Stay cozy
And set the tone, man. We out. Peace.